This is Mary with 5 Minutes with Mary. So just pause a minute, check in with the light, and ask for guidance as to what Jesus wants me to share. So the first thing I'm hearing is that Jesus started out my day with, when I asked him what was most useful for healing my mind, he asked me to look at the value of the assignments he's given me and what I'm seeing in fullness with each of these assignments. And is there a desire that's coming up with these assignments that may be blocking the voice for God? And so the full expression of what it is he's teaching me. So the day just kind of flowed like that. I asked him what assignment was next, and he guided me through 4 or 5 different assignments in the course of the day. And the first assignment that he had me look at was bookkeeping. And now I'm asking him, okay, let me check in. Yeah, I'm I'm asking him if I put it in the light before I started. And I'm hearing yes. I had a little doubt, but this whole day, it's been like, for some days now, he's been reminding me of the power of putting everything in the light before I start, before I speak, seeing everything in the light. And this has made such a huge difference in my level of well-being and sense of peace. So I noticed when I was doing the bookkeeping that I was still tending to, there were a couple times when I caught my mind wandering. So I asked him, I caught it quickly, and I asked him to help me bring this back so that I didn't use this as another excuse to just kind of let my mind go wherever it goes, because I had a story about bookkeeping being boring. And the desire he had me look at is the desire to want to block his voice so that I wouldn't hear what he was telling me about what was right in front of me. And then he had me work next on social media. And here again, some of the same lessons were coming up. I was asking for guidance, but then there were sometimes I would forget. So he was just throughout the day bringing me back this light training, this mind training, and bringing me back to what's most important here. Is it getting this done? Okay, I have this assignment. Do I need to is that what this is all about? And he was reminding me throughout the day that what it's about is that interaction with that inner voice for God, that collaboration, and how much I'm really committed to bringing my mind back to speaking directly with him and asking him questions. One of the next assignments he had me work on was a technology assignment. And the desire coming up there was very strong that I was feeling anxious about this and not trusting that I was going to hear his voice to show me what to do, because I could not find instructions, even though I'd done quite a bit of research on exactly what needed to happen. And so I noticed myself getting uptight and anxious about it, and that certainly wasn't helping hearing his voice. I actually looked up about 3 videos that I thought might help, and I asked him about them, and he said, no, don't look at the videos, go sit down at the computer, and I will show you what to do. So I sat down at the computer, and there was still quite a bit of anxiety about it all, so I wasn't hearing him really clearly. And the desire there, again, was the same desire that he had been showing me throughout the day, and that was the desire not to deeply focus, just get quiet and go within and really ask for his collaboration, and then get quiet and hear what he had to say. So this third assignment with, or fourth or fifth assignment with technology, was not about getting it done, because there's been requests that this be done quite a while now, and it's not about getting it done, which, and I've mentioned before, I'm such a doer, and that's what I think that's what's going to be accomplished. I think that's what it's about. No, Jesus is saying definitely not, that he's the one that can show me, and he's trying to use all these assignments to have me pause and collaborate and ask and listen, and that's all it's about. Other desires have come up around these assignments too that he's having me look at, and one is the desire for competition, the desire to compete with God, and I know better, I'm going to win. So I've been looking at this desire. He's been having me look at it today. It feels lighter, not completely gone yet. But he said what's happening there is I can't hear him because I'm competing with the voice. Mary's voice is competing with the voice for God. And so as long as I have this desire, pretty much it's been buried below my level of awareness, that somehow I've got to win and salvation depends on my winning, which ain't going to happen against God. I'm not going to win. And I don't want to win again. That's not winning. So he's been having me look at this desire for competition and see that I'm not getting any happiness out of that desire. And as he started to show me more of the relishing of this desire for competition, it was like covering everything. Everything was affected by this desire. My relationship with my father, my relationships with other people, and really my relationship with myself. And he's been showing me that there's no winning if I'm trying to compete. What is it that I think I'm winning? So what he's saying now is that Mary's orientation and looking outward to figure out what to do, get my clues, like I have assignments they have to get done, they look like this, they look like that, is shifting And what he's showing me underneath all of that is that these assignments help to bring out that which I don't want to see about what doesn't work in my mind. And what holds no value anymore. That value is totally disappearing, not completely gone yet, for the desire for competition. And since I've been looking at that desire, and it's been lightening up and lessening, there's been more spaciousness for quiet and not wanting to fight. If you're in competition with God and everything else, then you're duking it out all the time. And so yeah, what I'm hearing now is just the gratitude for having Jesus be very specific through another mighty companion to show me exactly what it is I need to look at that's blocking the hearing of the voice of God. And then my willingness to look at it and not run for the hills. Thank you.